In this video, I'm going to show you how to tag your doors and your windows in a really fast and simple way. You can see here in the floor plan I've got walls, a whole bunch of doors, some match, some don't, and I've got a few windows. To begin, we go to the Annotate tab, Tag by Category. This allows us to select any one door, and you can see if I click, it would place the actual tag. The reason I'm not going to is because leader line is selected over here in Properties, and I don't want to see that line extending out from my doors. So let's deselect, and now I can place it. And it puts it right inside the opening, which is pretty good. That's where I would want it in most cases. Okay, and I could go around and do this for the entire building. I don't want you to do that because in a minute here I'm going to show you a better way. But before I do that, I'll just point out you can move tags. You can hit tab to select them, and if you feel like there's something in the way, maybe a dimension string or some lines overlapping, that's how you shift them. Okay, and secondly, look at their numbers and how random they came in. Well, this happens to be the first door that I placed in the floor plan, so it got number 1. Then I placed this one. I don't know where 3 is at, but you can see I came back around and we've got 18 and 19. That may be what you would do in a commercial plan, is you would number every door individually, and that helps you to see what is the hardware assigned to every individual door, so you have a really big long door schedule. In residential, we don't really do that, so what we would like instead is if you have 2 matching doors like these two, that they both have the same number. So before I tag the rest of these, let's fix this, and this is what you need to do. Select your tag, edit the family. It'll open up the tag with some other number, and I want to actually select that number. That's called a label, and we're going to edit our label by clicking on Edit in Properties. Right now everything is assigned to the mark, and that's what's numbering the doors 1 to whatever according to the order of their placement. We don't want to use the mark at all, so I'm going to select it and then click on the red arrow to move it over into this list. And now we're going to scroll down on this list until we find type mark, and then the green arrow to move that back. Click OK, and I'll show you in just a minute what type mark means. First, let's load this back into our project and close. Make sure to choose the project you're working on, and then when you are prompted to save it, you can just say no. Go ahead and overwrite the existing version, and immediately you're going to see the numbers change. Any doors that match now should have the exact same number. And instead of going through and ordering and numbering these individually, instead what I'm going to do is go to Annotate, Tag All. And I can do this for any category that you see here. This is going to tag every door for me in one shot. It's really fast. And I can't remember if it will do it on every floor. It's probably just going to do it here on this floor, so you would need to go do this again on your second level. But I'm going to select door tags. I'm also going to come down here and select window tags because that's the other thing that I want. And I'm going to try to do room tags. I don't know if that one's going to work, but I'll try it. Let's see what we get. Click OK. And yeah, I was worried about that. We don't have any of the rooms, but we do have all of our doors and all of our windows tagged in one shot. Just super easy. Now, what I would do if I were you is I would go to the front door, and I shouldn't say if I were you. This is what you need to do for this class. Go to the front door. This one's already been done. But go to the front door and click on the number and renumber it 1. And go ahead when you get the error, or the warning, just bypass it. Click yes. Then go to the next door. Click 2. And let's see if I've got any other 2s. There's one right there. That one updated because these doors are a match, so I don't need to go change that one. Let's see. How about this one? We'll call this one door number 3, and you'll see that it will update both of them and that one because that's the same. And this one didn't get a tag in my project, so if you end up with something like that, again, you just want to go back and do an individual tag by category. That's also a door number 2. Okay, and then I'm done. And again, move any of these tags if you need to because of dimensioning or anything like that. Oh, looks like I missed one. Make that a number 4. Anyways, shift those around if you need to, but if not, your door tags are done. Your window tags will actually still need one fix. It's not to change the label. You can see those ones come in and they already have a number that matches when 2 windows are a match. But I like to change my windows to letters. So I'm going to change that to A. And I'll change this one to B. That way we don't have any confusion between numbering and lettering when we're trying to decide, is this a door or is this a window? These ones are all clearly windows. Not only do they have a different shape outline, but they also have, a different ordering system. Okay, and then the only problem with windows, the last thing that you'll need to change is that you're going to have a bunch of them being crossed over by the lines from your dimension strings. And we don't want to see those overlapping. So what I do, this one's already been fixed, unfortunately, so I'm going to actually put this back where they used to be, which would have looked something like this. Okay, that's what I'm trying to avoid. So what I do is I select all the window tags on one side that are in alignment, and then I just use my arrow key to move them. Then I go to the other side of the house. I mean, I wish there was a side of my house that had a whole bunch, so I could show you that you can do a bunch of them all at once, but that's okay. I'm going to have to just deal with 2 here. Now what happens if you try to make a selection and you accidentally select more than just the window tags? Then go up here to your filter and you can say check none, but then go reselect the window tags. And now I've got my 2 window tags down here. I can move those over. And once you've done that for the first floor and the second floor throughout the house, you're done with those tags.